Right now at noon, Dane County fire crews responding to a large fire at a plastics facility. This as several homes in the area are evacuated. Plus, 2 teenagers suspected in the deadly Super Bowl parade shooting are expected to be charged today, while the family of the woman killed is reacting. You're watching News 3 Now at noon. Thanks for joining us on this Friday. I'm Josh Breiter. Right now, several homes in Albion are being evacuated due to a fire at Vicos Plastics. The fire started inside the building on Hogan Road around 2:30 this morning. Multiple fire crews were called to respond. After about an hour of fighting the fire, firefighters had to pull back outside. The area is not serviced by fire hydrants. Lakeside Fire Chief Randall Pickering says it will be hours before firefighters can get back in the building.
We do have a backhoe on the way. We're going to try to strip some of the metal off the outer skin of the building so we can get better access to the fires that are inside. I've got to believe it's going to take quite a few hours once we get back inside to dig in, get underneath all the debris and everything, and get everything out.
The fire chief says the building was not occupied at the time of the fire and the building is likely a total loss. It has been nearly 7 years since the deadly explosion at the Didion Mills plant in Cambria. 2 of the senior employees of the plant are serving prison sentences. A federal judge sentenced Derek Clark, Didion Milling's former vice president of operations, and Sean Mesner, the former food safety superintendent, to 2 years for falsifying records and obstructing the investigation. Those records made the plant's air seem much cleaner than it actually was to inspectors. The explosion was caused by an excess of corn dust in the air, which was not reported to safety officials. Madison police say they arrested a woman who allegedly used brass knuckles in a fight with another woman. The incident happened Wednesday afternoon when officers were called to a quick trip on Fish Hatchery Road north of the Beltline. They say an injured woman reported being assaulted by someone she knew using brass knuckles. The victim was taken to a hospital for her injuries and later cited for disorderly conduct. The suspect, a 25-year-old woman, faces charges of substantial battery and disorderly conduct while armed. Colder temperatures heading into the weekend. First Warn meteorologist Kelly Slifka has a look at your certified most accurate forecast. Hi, Kelly.
Yeah, good afternoon, Josh. You have to go back to January 21st. That was the last time we actually had a below average temperature day. So it's been several weeks, but it looks like today we may actually break that streak. We do have some clouds that are trying to break up a little bit. You can see from our Edgewater sky cam looking at the cap of the sky in the background there. A little bit thinner clouds the further north you go. These are sinking down to the south, so we'll get into some sunshine, a little bit more sunshine going into the late afternoon hours. So count on that, but it's not going to really warm us up a whole lot. We're at 26 here in Madison, 28 in Middleton, and 26 right now in Wanakee. So it's chilly noon hour, but seasonably so. We just haven't had to really deal with it over the last several weeks. Below average temperatures near 30 today. We should be in the up near 30 again tomorrow. Milder, though, as we go into a Sunday with some sunshine and very mild weather. We get right back into that mild stretch of weather next week. In fact, we could be peaking out very close to 50 by Wednesday. Do have to contend with a northwest wind right now, 7-8 miles per hour. I know it's not that strong yet, but it will continue to pick up. It is keeping the wind chill values generally in the upper teens and low 20s. You can count on that to continue for the rest of the afternoon, so make sure you cover everything up. Otherwise, we will look at the skies that turn partly sunny as the afternoon wears on. This evening, though, temperatures are expected to drop off quickly with the clearing skies. Will be in the 20s, but between 8 and 9 o'clock, already dipping below 20 into the teens. And when you factor in that wind, it's going to feel a bit colder. So expecting a high of 30 today as skies gradually turn partly sunny. Northwest winds will keep those wind chill values in the upper teens to low 20s. Could be getting close to 0 later tonight. But we do have that warm up in store later this weekend into next week. We'll have all those forecast details coming up in about 15 minutes.
Yeah, a little wake-up call today. We've been so spoiled, Kelly.
Well, tomorrow's going to be a whole different story, so definitely bundle up.
All right, Kelly, thank you. Well, happening today, the First Lady will be in Wisconsin. Dr. Jill Biden will land in Green Bay this afternoon. Dr. Biden will take part in a roundtable at the Rail Yard Innovation District to talk about the Biden administration's education policies. Meanwhile, the state GOP will hold a press conference to try and share their vision for Wisconsin. The most recent Marquette poll shows Donald Trump and Joe Biden neck and neck in our state. Charges are expected today against 2 teenagers in connection with the violence at the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl parade. Police say what started as a dispute became a mass shooting, killing 1 person and wounding more than 20 others, including children. Charlie DeMar spoke with the family of the woman killed.
Police pore over videos like these for evidence. Families in Kansas City want to know how a Super Bowl celebration became the site of yet another mass casualty shooting in America. Lisa Lopez Galvan was there with several family members.
Lisa was the life of the party.
The local radio personality was celebrating the Chiefs' championship win when she was shot and killed. We spoke yesterday with her brother and sister.
There's an initial shock, and it feels like a bad dream.
The mother's adult son was also shot, but expected to survive.
They took away his mother, his best friend. She did everything for them.
Half of the victims are under 16. The youngest, just 8 years old.
We all train for this. We're all prepared to take care of these children, but it doesn't negate the fact that it's still not normal for people to see many, many people wounded by gunshots.
Police are tight-lipped about the two suspects still in custody. Video shows one person with a gun being tackled. Two men, including Trey Filter, were thanked by police.
The entire time we were holding him down, people are yelling, he's got a gun, he's got a gun, he's got a gun. When he was tackled, the gun fell. And she secured the weapon.
That weapon appears to be a large semi-automatic rifle. In a major increase this past decade, 60% of mass shootings occur in everyday places, churches, theaters, grocery stores, or at celebrations like the parade in Kansas City.
She was just really happy to be there. We did not expect the day to end like this.
And as city leaders and families discuss and determine whether these outdoor large gatherings are safe to attend, the mayor here in Kansas City vowing to move forward and host next month's St. Patrick's Day Parade. Charlie DeMar, CBS News, Kansas City, Missouri.
To Georgia now, where Fulton County DA Fannie Willis is back on the witness stand after an intense testimony yesterday. Lawyers for former President Trump and a co-defendant are seeking to disqualify Willis from the state's election interference case due to a romantic relationship with prosecutor Nathan Wade, a member of her team, which they say is a conflict of interest. Willis and Wade admitted to beginning a relationship after he was hired in November 2021. The pair took lavish trips while Willis' office paid Wade $650,000 for his work on the case. Willis says she reimbursed Wade for the cost of the trips.
I don't need anything from a man. The only man who's ever foot my bills completely is my daddy. Mr. Wade,
Willis' former friend testified that the relationship began earlier than November 2021. Trump's Georgia case could be further delayed if the judge decides to disqualify and remove Willis. Well, today is the last day you can nominate a veteran for our Spirit of Service Award. News 3 Now and Vortex will give the winner $5,000. To nominate a veteran doing good in your community, head to channel3000.com and find this story at the top of the page. Then tell us in 1,000 words or less why your nominee should win. I'll announce the winner next month on News 3 Now this morning. Well, still ahead for us this afternoon, Wendy's is partnering with Cinnabon for a sweet new breakfast item. Plus, Target launching a new budget-friendly line of no-frills basics when you can expect to see them hit store shelves.
FlexSteel is furniture that comforts, furniture for living, furniture with a heart of steel. Save big during our FlexSteel authorized sale, going on now at Wanakee Furniture, ETC.
To everyone who believes in tradition, come enjoy a few of ours from Wisconsin.
People in Wisconsin love a good fish fry.
Really love. And we love sharing it with guests everywhere.
At Culver's, we still batter our North Atlantic cod by hand to order.
And we cook it to a crispy, golden perfection just for you.
For you.
For you. So it's crispy outside, flaky inside. Let us take care of you.
With some homegrown traditions we were raised on.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
This right here is confidence in a bottle. It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face. And what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes. And I did this to my father. We were at home, so we applied it to his under eye bags, and let me tell you, we were so excited. In under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view, and now it is literally part of both of our daily routines. And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles.
This Valentine's Day is the best time to try Plexiderm at our starter price of only $14.95. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Race to savings at Menards. Pfister creates thoughtfully designed faucets and fixtures that will fit perfectly with your style. Like this modern pen one-handle bathroom faucet with spot defense finish to help keep it shining like new. Get one today for $99.99. Upgrade your home with new flooring. We carry durable laminate flooring, easy to install sheet vinyl, and waterproof vinyl plank. Tidal Wave laminate flooring is just $229 a square foot.
Race to savings now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Don't delay. The Brothers Maine President's Day sale is happening now. Save store-wide on top brands like Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Maytag, and Amana. We have the area's largest selection and lowest prices guaranteed. Feel like family. Brothers Maine.
FlexSteel is furniture that comforts. Furniture for living. Furniture with a heart of steel. Save big during our FlexSteel authorized sale going on now at Waunakee Furniture ETC.
New CBS News polls show Americans' outlook on the economy is improving, even though it's still not great. The number of Americans who say they expect a good economy, or boom, has risen by 6% since last month, while 37% of respondents say the U.S. economy is good, a steady increase of 8% compared to last September. Target is launching a new budget-friendly line of no-frills basics. The deal-worthy brand includes apparel, electronics, beauty products, and household items, with many items priced at less than $10. The line launches this month, with new products expected to hit shelves throughout this year and into 2025. And Wendy's is partnering with Cinnabon for a sweet new breakfast item. The Cinnabon Pull-Apart features bite-sized portions of Cinnabon's classic cinnamon roll with gooey icing. The new item launches on February 26th, as Wendy's also gets ready to mark 4 years since it began selling breakfast this March. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to CBSMoneyWatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Carissa Lawson.
At the noon hour, here's a look at the stock report. The Dow down 83 points, NASDAQ down 71, and the S&P 500 up a point. Our call for action volunteers are in the building, taking your consumer complaints and taking action on your behalf this afternoon. Volunteers are here every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. You can call for action at 608-270-2833 or submit a claim anytime at channel3000.com/call-for-action. Up next, Pam is watching today's egg prices, and Kelly's looking at the weekend in your First Warn forecast. Then later on Live at 4, I sit down with a Wisconsin singer who shares what it's like to come back to Overture to perform in Les Mis.
Did you know that 53% of your home's heat is lost through the walls and attic? That's why your house is so cold every winter. USA Premium Foam Insulation in your walls keeps the cold air out and your warm air in. Our foam is up to 35% more efficient than traditional insulation, and it gets into places other insulations can't. We've made over 100,000 homes more comfortable. Stop freezing and start saving with USA Insulation.
USA Insulation.
This is Kathy. She's about to see her dentist. She's afraid. Not because of the drill, but because of the bill. A big bill. But Kathy doesn't need to be afraid, and neither do you, thanks to affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company. It's easy to get this coverage. Don't believe me? Call or go online for all the details. You could even have this free information kit. This isn't a discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance. It helps pay for over 400 procedures. That's a lot. I'm talking cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures. Bottom line, you'll have help paying for routine care and expensive major work. But if you want deductibles, forget it. There aren't any. No annual maximum either. Plus, you can see any dentist you want. Stop fearing the big bill. Start saving at the dentist. Call now or go to sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Yo, you think Dallas's Power 4 gonna drop 30 tomorrow?
Why you tripping?
Did you see his mom made a post about going to the game?
What? Hold up. His mama gonna be there?
He's been averaging like 34 points a game when she's there.
At least 40 when she be on that Jumbotron.
He don't like to let his mama down.
Pick more, pick less. It's that easy. Cash in on your sports fandom with Prize Picks.
South Central, Wisconsin, where people unite for a brighter future and businesses thrive. And the food. Oh, the food. Resilient, unwavering, always moving forward. Now, here's the deal. We've got our fair share of challenges, but here's the kicker. We own up to them. We advocate for change. We celebrate the good and we fix the bad. No settling, no backing down. That's our commitment to you. News 3 Now, always moving forward. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Welcome back at noon. Let's check in now with the Farm Babe, Pam Bianchi from the Midwest Farm Report. Happy Friday, Pam.
That's right. Finally Friday, and loving the fact that we're going into it with a little bit of sunshine. Brighter out there than I expected. That's the good news. Hey, Josh, I'll tell you what. I don't know if there's anybody in the audience besides me that has gone through a home remodel, a remodel of any type, a remodel that you live through, literally living in the disaster. If you've gone through, you know how stressful it is. That's what makes me giggle about one of our Wisconsin soybean growers that's kind of doing it out in public, in fact, across a national audience. Tony Mellenthin and his wife, Melissa, are up in just outside of Eau Claire in O'Galley. He is a member of the United Soybean Board of Directors, soybean grower himself. So starting today, Tony and his family are going through a 3-bedroom remodel at their farmhouse outside of Eau Claire, and they're doing it in conjunction with the United Soybean Board, using it as an educational experience to show consumers just how many products are made with soybeans as a base. Now, I don't know about you, but when I went through our remodel, I didn't want to be used as an educational example. But still, this is a project that's going to be underway, and it's all designed to show people the different ways that soybeans are used in industrial products today. Tony was telling us that one thing that surprised him is Skechers shoes. Skechers shoes. If you look at the sole of your Skechers shoe and it says Goodyear, it's actually made with soy-based oil. So that's just one of the examples that they're trying to get across to consumers about the diversity of products that soybeans can be incorporated in your everyday products you're touching. And like I said, good luck to Tony and his family going through this remodel, being used as the educational guinea pig up there outside of Eau Claire. I'll try to get you some pictures and update you on that story as the project unfolds. All right, so today in the markets, a little bit of a turnaround, which is good. Don't forget, Monday is President's Day, so no trading in Chicago for our commodities. Same for dairy. Today, barrel cheese rallies up 5 1/4 cents to 1.60 3/4. 40-pound block cheese down a penny and a quarter at 1.48. AA butter, that's up 2 1/4 for a Friday to finish off at 2.75 a pound going into the 3-day weekend. Like I said, Josh, having lived through one of those remodels, that'll push a marriage right to the brink. So it'll be interesting to see. You know how we got Real Housewives and all those reality shows? This could be our version in the farm community. We'll see.
That will be interesting. Yeah, when I renovated my condo, I chose not to live there at that time because I just couldn't do it.
Smart boy. Smart boy. Yeah, we'll see how this turns out.
All right, Pam, have a good weekend.
You too.
New at noon, scientists are using AI to better detect heart disease. As cardiovascular disease kills 1 in 6 people globally, researchers hope new technology will help everyone live a longer, heart-healthy life. CBS's Ian Lee has that story.
Under a microscope, these lab-grown cells show a healthy, beating heart, while these cells show one that's damaged. Doctors can see the difference and hope artificial intelligence will too, and more quickly.
And as these hearts in the dish age, we can predict which of these will age healthily versus which of these will age detrimentally.
At this London lab, miniature stem cell hearts are helping scientists explore how cells in the heart become faulty as we age.
The way they contract is very important because the function of the heart is to pump blood around the body.
By utilizing AI, researchers at University of East London hope to accelerate diagnosis, treatment, and prevention of age-related heart disease.
Because once they do become damaged, it's very hard for that to become a reversible process.
Researchers are training AI to recognize the way the heart beats in minute detail, detecting changes in the shape of the cells better than a doctor.
So if we can identify ways of trying to remove those detrimental cardiac heart cells, we're hopefully able to keep the heart functioning as we want it to.
A new tool to help keep the old ticker ticking even longer. Ian Lee, CBS News, London.
Let's get to your certified most accurate forecast. First for meteorologist Kelly Slifka out on the weather patio. And boy, that wind is like a slap to the face, Kelly.
Yeah, it is. You know, we're not really used to this after the last several weeks being above average and well above average in some cases. Now, we had some sun earlier. Now we've got some clouds that have developed. I think these clouds that we have going through now will be in and out fairly quickly, but you can see them from our Edgewater Sky Cam looking at the Capitol. These are the current wind chills. As mentioned, that northwest wind making it feel chilly. We haven't really had to deal with this a whole lot over the last several weeks, but it's feeling like 18 right now in Madison, 17 in the Dalles, 16 currently in Watertown. So the weekend upon us, and actually we're going to see a warm-up. It's going to be gusty. We've got some southwest winds that'll be developing, but that will bring us some warmer temperatures come our way Sunday. But tomorrow morning, some of these wind chill values will likely be at 0, and I wouldn't even doubt it. Some of them don't dip below 0 as our temperatures dip into lower teens. All right, the snow that we have, we got about an inch, just over an inch and a half here in Madison yesterday. A little bit heavier snows up in central Minnesota in the northern parts of the state, but not a lot this month. We've only had 1.6. That was the only official totals that we've had so far the month of February. For the season, it's hard to believe we've had 32 inches of snow, but you know, we get this cycle of getting the snow and then it just gets really mild and melts a lot of that, and this is the case with the snow that we have on the ground now, which is going to be pretty much history by next week. So take a look at the last 2 weeks. We've been above average, and not only just barely above average, but well above average. So today will likely be a day that we are going to finish finally below average. And tomorrow we'll be right at average, looking at a high of 31 tomorrow. Then we rebound the transition day on Sunday, well in the 40s, and we peak out at 50 degrees, and that's out ahead of a cold front that may bring us the shower and some slightly cooler weather by Thursday and Friday before popping up right in the 40s to near 50 next weekend. So highs near 30 today and also tomorrow. Wind chill values tomorrow morning, though, getting close to 0, and I wouldn't doubt if a few of these locations don't dip a little bit below 0. But then we have a big warm-up in store, as shown there, coming our way next week. So some of these low clouds gradually moving on out into the afternoon as we get up close to 30. Headed out this evening, we'll likely dip below 20 between 8 and 9 o'clock. So down into the teens, and it's going to be a chilly night, and those wind chill values will drop in the single numbers, getting close to 0 by tomorrow morning. So we do have the northwest winds today. They'll be up there around 10 to 15 miles per hour generally, and they may actually pick up a little bit more out to the west, 15 to 20 mile per hour winds, and even into the evening hours, as we typically think those winds come down, but they're not really going to come down a whole lot early this evening. So those wind chill values in the teens throughout the day, but as we get after dark, likely to drop close to 0. So it's going to be bitterly cold at night. But as mentioned, we've got the colder air in store for now, but it's not going to last long. We're looking at above average temperatures. Our 6 to 10 day outlook across much of the country is that cold air that's coming down from Canada now across the Great Lakes states is going to retreat by the end of the weekend into next week, allowing that warmer air to build across the middle of the country and take over. 26 right now in Madison. It is already up to 30 in Janesville. They don't have any snow on the ground. 26 right now in the Dalles, Watertown at 26. 29 right now in Lone Rock and across Dane County. 28 right now in Sauk City. First warm forecast, 30 today, 31 tomorrow. A really cold start to the day tomorrow. 38 Sunday, then we're right in the 40s to near 50. Just a slight chance of rain or snow shower, it looks like, on Thursday.
All right, Kelly, thank you. When we come back, Howard shows us how to enjoy specialty coffees and save a few pennies at the same time in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
If you love a frothy latte but don't care for the big prices that most coffee shops charge for them, then today is your lucky day.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
You don't want to just beautify your home. You want Fry Construction to beautify your home. Their reputation for quick and painless, impeccable work is why they've been awarded Best of Madison 4 years in a row. Right now, buy 5 windows, get the 6th window free. All secured by the Fry 15-year workmanship warranty. Get your home improvement project started today to bring your remodeling dreams to reality. Don't just beautify, beautify. Visit fryconstruction.com.
Want to instantly look more attractive and years younger? The solution is whiter teeth. But you love coffee and tea, maybe even wine or smoking, and all of them stain your teeth and make them yellow. It's time you discovered Power Swabs, the fast 5-minute revolutionary treatment.
The first time I tried it, I was so surprised. My husband was so excited that he wanted to run out and get it. He said, "What have you been trying?" I said, "Well, I've tried this product called Power Swab." And he said, "I can't believe how white your teeth are." From that point on, I've been sold.
Power Swabs are guaranteed to whiten your teeth up to 2 shades after the first application. After 5-minute daily treatments for the next week, your teeth will be an average of 6 shades whiter. Power Swabs will whiten natural teeth and remove stains from veneers, bonding, caps, and crowns.
This is a Power Swab smile.
This is a Power Swab smile.
Call, go online, or scan the code on your screen right now to receive 50% off this Valentine's Day. You'll also receive the Power Swab Stain Out Quick Stick, absolutely free. And in addition, you will get free shipping.
The Bulls Bands and Barrels Tour returns to the Alliant Energy Center on Saturday, February 24th, 7 p.m. Featuring bull riding, barrel racing, freestyle bullfighting with a live performance by Ian Munson. Bulls Bands and Barrels, Saturday, February 24th, 7 p.m. Alliant Energy Center.
Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison Readers Poll for 2024. Nominate the Best of Madison online today, including Don's Home Furniture, Best Outdoor Living Spaces and Services, Best Interior Design. Nominate all your favorites on MadisonMagazine.com.
RSV is out there. For those 60 years and older, protect against RSV with Arexvy. Arexvy is a vaccine used to prevent lower respiratory disease from RSV in people 60 years and older. Arexvy does not protect everyone and is not for those with severe allergic reactions to its ingredients. Those with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. The most common side effects are injection site pain, fatigue, muscle pain, headache, and joint pain.
I chose Arexvy.
RSV? Make it Arexvy.
Have you seen the crazy prices that some coffee shops charge for a simple latte? And even with that, the line is out the door. For those of us who are watching our pennies, yet aren't willing to give up our specialty coffees, here's an easy way to whip up a mocha latte at home that's budget-friendly and really yummy. The first thing we do is combine some sugar, cocoa powder, espresso powder, and a bit of cinnamon in a saucepan. After mixing it, we add some water and bring it to a boil. Once it starts to thicken up, we remove it from the heat and add a generous splash of vanilla. This is going to be the base for our lattes. In another saucepan, we heat some half and half. I usually figure 1 cup per mugful. Here, we have enough for Kelly and I. Once it's hot, but not quite boiling, we pour it into a mug and add a tablespoon of our mocha latte syrup. Give it a good mix and we're good to go. It's so rich and creamy. You're gonna love it, and the best part, you don't have to deal with those long coffee shop lines or break your piggy bank to have one. To get the recipe for our steaming mocha latte, all you have to do is visit our website. I'm Howard with Kelly in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a trendy yet thrifty way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Here's Kelly with a final check of the forecast.
Yeah, we do have some clouds that have moved back in. I think these clouds will be out. It's going to be chilly the next couple of days, but warming up through the weekend into next week. Could be up close to 50 Wednesday. Maybe just a rain or snow shower by then.
Thank you, Kelly. Thanks for joining us. Making a great afternoon and have a wonderful weekend.